The story is told of a guy who comes to his doctor and says, "Doc, you gotta help me. I have a split personality disorder. I'm two different people. It's driving me crazy." The doctor looks at him sympathetically and says, "Hey, I'm so sorry to hear that. When did you first realize that you had this split personality?" The patient stares back at the doctor and says, "Doc, have you lost your mind? Who told you I have a split personality?" As we sit around the Seder table once again and take it all in, we really must be asking ourselves, what exactly is going on? Are we celebrating freedom or remembering servitude? The Seder seems to be chock full of glaring contradictions. We deck our table in all its glory, recline like kings and enjoy 4 cups of delicious wine, yet at the same time we eat maror to feel the bitter pain of being slaves. We eat a sumptuous feast to the bursting point, but we also dip a vegetable in salt water to recall the tears we shed in Egypt. We begin the entire Haggadah with the declaration of Heilach Ma'anya. This matzah is the bread of affliction that we ate while in bondage. But then later we announce that actually, matzah zu shonu eichlem al shum shlei hispik. We eat matzah to commemorate our hasty redemption from Egypt, when the dough didn't have time to rise. So which is it? What are we doing tonight? Are we celebrating or mourning? Are we re-experiencing liberty or reliving slavery? Do we have a collective national split personality disorder? The answer, my friends, is the secret of the entire Seder. Pesach isn't just about remembering the past, retelling a story that happened to our ancestors over 3,000 years ago. To conduct a Seder is to embark on the journey towards a personal exodus, allowing ourselves the opportunity to go free from the shackles, stresses, and anxieties of our daily lives, to leave the darkness, guilt, and negativity, and instead live with joy, optimism, and acceptance. And as we engage in this process, we remember that the light can only come after the tunnel. There can be no sweet without bitter, no joy without prior sadness, no success without failure, and yes, no redemption without exile. The two go hand in hand. First, we identify our Mitzrayim, our Meitzarim Ugvulim, our constraints and limits, and only then can we truly experience the exhilarating taste of freedom, Zman Cheruseinu. Wishing you and yours a Shabbat Shalom u'Mevarach and a Chag Pesach Kasher v'Sameach.